We're now getting some breaking news. No, Prime Minister Modi and Donald Trump talks at the G7 summit in Canada. Modi-Trump meeting won't be happening in G7 Canada as US President Donald Trump is returning to Washington, D.C. by just today, because we heard earlier Donald Trump cutting short his G7 visit due to the escalating tensions between Iran and Israel, and now he is returning Washington DC. He also said that he needs to reach Washington as soon as possible, and hence the Modi-Trump bilateral that was being anticipated won't be happening in G7 Canada. India Today Global's Pranay Upadhyay is now joining us with more details on this. Pranay, all eyes were on the likely bilateral that was going to happen between India and US, but now it seems like that's not a possibility as Donald Trump has left for Washington.
You're absolutely right, Anjali. President Donald Trump has rescheduled his plan, his visit to Canada, and he's leaving G7 after the group photograph, and he is already on way back to Washington D.C. Because of the Iran-Israel conflict, and I'm told that he's heading back to Washington D.C. to have a situation room briefing with his senior officials. This is the latest development. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has landed in Calgary, Canada, just a while ago. So the possibility between any bilateral meeting or a pull-aside meeting, or even a chance of having seeing each other in Canada is not there. Because President Donald Trump is leaving, has left for Washington, and Prime Minister Narendra Modi has just landed. Prime Minister Narendra Modi is scheduled to speak in the outreach session in Canada around 10:30 p.m. later today, and these are the different schedule of different leaders. However, there is no confirmation about a structured bilateral meeting between these two leaders. But however, whenever Indian Prime Minister and the US President had a chance to meet each other, there has always been some meeting or some pull aside has always taken place as far as the two leaders are concerned, keeping in view the bilateral cooperation between India and the United States. But in the fluid situation, in the dynamic situation of Iran-Israel conflict, President Donald Trump has already left. However, another reason which is being cited by the different sources is that there is a difference of opinion as far as the G7 leadership is concerned on Israel-Iran conflict. President Donald Trump is directly implicating and putting responsibility on Iran to have a solution, to sit across Israel and have a bilateral meeting or a solution as far as the conflict is concerned. But the Iranian side is not willing, and therefore President Donald Trump is now looking at other options as well.
All right, Pranay, thank you for getting us those details.